Above the headlines and the firefights, an invisible war is being waged. In the silence of space, the world's superpowers are locked in a high-stakes battle for information. These are the secrets of their eyes in the sky. For decades, America's Keyhole series satellites have been the gold standard, capable of capturing images so clear they can read a license plate from 400 miles up. In the current conflict, they provide undeniable proof of troop movements and strategic positions, cutting through the fog of war. But they are not alone. Russia's Lotos S electronic intelligence satellites don't just look, they listen. They hunt for critical communications, command signals and radar emissions, turning the enemy's own technology against them. Meanwhile, China's vast Yoghan constellation uses advanced radar to see through clouds and darkness, leaving no place to hide. As the situation on the ground intensifies, the real conflict is here. Every satellite pass is a mission, every captured pixel a potential turning point. In modern warfare, the first shot isn't a bullet. It's a beam of data from an unseen satellite, deciding the battle before it even begins. Above the volatile politics of the Middle East, a silent, high-stakes conflict is underway. Israel's Silent Guardians, the OFEC series satellites, are its frontline eyes relentlessly monitoring Iran's most sensitive sites for any sign of nuclear or missile activity. In response, Iran has launched its own Noor military satellites, a declaration of intent to stare back and track regional adversaries. But overseeing this tense orbital duel is the unmatched power of the United States. America's Keyhole satellites, with unparalleled resolution, can track high-value targets like mobile missile launchers that local players might miss. This vital intelligence doesn't stay in orbit. It's shared in real time, creating a unified picture for allies on the ground. When a weapons convoy is struck, it's because this network of eyes saw it first. Every strategic decision and preemptive strike is informed by this invisible battlefield above, where American, Israeli, and Iranian satellites compete for informational dominance. In the orbital battlefield, seeing the enemy is only the first step. The true measure of power is response speed, the time it takes to turn a satellite image into decisive action. For Israel, survival depends on a razor-thin margin. Its intelligence and military operations are tightly integrated, allowing for an incredibly rapid kill chain. A target identified by an OFEC satellite can trigger a preemptive strike within minutes, neutralizing a threat before it can be deployed. The United States operates on a global scale. Its response is more deliberate, backed by layers of analysis and overwhelming force. Intel from space initiates a calculated, integrated action. Whether it's repositioning a fleet or launching a multi-stage operation, it's less about speed and more about certainty and impact. In contrast, Iran employs an asymmetric strategy. Its satellite intel may not trigger an immediate airstrike, but is used to guide proxy forces, plan unconventional attacks, or create political leverage. It's a response measured not in minutes, but in strategic advantage. Three powers, three different clocks, all ticking to the rhythm of the satellites overhead. The power of satellite intelligence is not theoretical. It's written in the headlines of recent history. In January 2020, the world watched this power unfold. After months of tracking by a network of US intelligence assets, including satellites, Iranian General Qasem Soleimani was pinpointed at Baghdad airport. Within minutes of his arrival, a drone strike executed a precise real-time decision made thousands of miles away. This is the modern kill chain. Israel executes its own version of this, with its war between the wars. Using constant satellite surveillance, its forces identify and track Iranian weapon shipments moving through Syria to Hezbollah. A convoy spotted in the morning can be a neutralized target by evening. A rapid, relentless campaign to degrade enemy capabilities. But this is not a one-sided fight. In retaliation for Soleimani's death, Iran demonstrated its own growing capabilities. Using its intelligence, it launched a barrage of ballistic missiles at the Ain al-Assad airbase in Iraq, striking specific hangars with calculated precision. These are not isolated incidents. They are the new face of warfare, where battles are won and lost based on the speed of information from orbit to impact. In the shadow war between Israel and Iran, victory is measured in minutes and hours. The speed at which satellite intelligence is turned into kinetic action defines the doctrines of their elite forces. the IDF and the IRGC. The IDF operates on a timeline of preemption. Their military and intelligence are fused, designed to compress the kill chain to its absolute minimum. A threat identified by a satellite over Syria can trigger an F-35 strike in minutes, neutralizing a target before it's ever a danger. This is a doctrine of speed as defense, a rapid reflex system built for survival. The IRGC plays a different game. Their timeline is one of strategic retaliation. They use satellite intelligence not for immediate, fleeting targets, but to plan and execute powerful, message-sending strikes. The time from decision to impact is longer, measured in hours or even days. It's a deliberate process, focused on hitting high-value static targets with calculated precision, demonstrating reach and resolve. One timeline is a flash of lightning. The other is the deliberate roll of thunder. Both are driven by the unblinking eye in the sky. In the shadow war between Israel and Iran, victory is measured in minutes and hours. The IDF's timeline is one of preemption, a rapid reflex system built for survival. The IRGC's is one of strategic retaliation, demonstrating reach and resolve. One is a flash of lightning. The other is the deliberate roll of thunder. But this race against time is also a race towards a darker future. With every rapid strike, the line between defense and destruction blurs. Decisions made in the cold silence of space have devastating consequences on the ground, turning lives into targets on a screen. We must pray for all of humanity, caught in this escalating cycle of orbital warfare. The greatest intelligence is not in the data we gather from above, but in the wisdom to end the war and choose peace on the ground.
To watch more, subscribe to our channel and comment which topics you want to see. The Soul and Society speak about humanity, society justice, and global peace. Stay safe.